Good morning to all YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Evan here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media, brought to you by the Worldwide Resistance Network, also known as TWWRN. Man, tell you what, wrestling back in the day, in the 80s, throughout the 80s, there was huge territories of different promotions, and it was the beginning of Hulkamania. The 80s were the decade of Hulkamania. And he had wrestlers who were in their prime. Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, Jesse Ventura, Paul Orndorff, Billy Jack Haynes, Bret Hart, during that time. I mean, the list goes on and on back in the day. But also, what was going on back in that day was Bill and Hillary's crimes back in the day. Last night there was a confession by former wrestler Billy Jack Haynes. He confessed to being on the train tracks where two teenagers were killed. And I mean, during that time in Arkansas, Bill Clinton ran in Arkansas. And it was during the time of the Iran-Contra scandal, and I love the whole entire Mina drug connection. And during that time, Bill Clinton was working with George H. W. Bush, and over that time, the CIA was starting to get, I mean, straight up just out of control, even more. And the thoughts of this confession. Now, my question is, what will happen to Billy Jack Haynes after this confession? Okay, because a lot of associates to Bill Clinton in the past have did their job, who were muscle, who were the gun guys, who were the cleaners, as you will. And I mean, it's just one of those things you have to look at, like, okay, well, let's see. Here's this guy, here's this guy, here's this guy, and here's this guy doing their job. Still associate. Some left. Some died by knowing too much. You know. But this confession from BoJack Haynes, it really make things, the picture even bigger. I mean, literally bigger. Um, I just think that it's about damn time. About damn time. Because I think that, how come nobody spoke up before? But when you realize who Bill and Hillary are, then you kind of already put two and two together. Um, it makes a lot of sense because Bill and Hillary were into a lot of shit. The Whitewater scandal, Bill Clinton's affairs, and sexual assaults, and everything else. And it's really, I mean, I'm a big fan of pro wrestling, but no matter what the promotion is, I'm a big fan of wrestling. Big fan. I watched NWA, WCW, WCCW, WWF before it became WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan. I mean, it's been around for a very long time. Very long time. AWA. It's pretty much, when you look at wrestlers, you wouldn't think that they would be muscle for Bill Clinton. Yeah. But it kind of makes some sense on, I mean, Bill Dick Haynes even confessed to selling off a huge little cocaine. Huge little, back in the day. He was the muscle, he was the go-to guy on some jobs that he did for Bill Clinton. And it's insane. I mean, really insane. And but this confession, let's see here. I mean, back in the day, I mean, you gotta think, wrestling was beginning to be really huge back in the 80s. I mean, you had Mania running wild throughout the 80s, from 84 to until about 93. And then moving on to WCW, and then they're doing. Also, back in the 80s, you had huge scandals, and one of them was the Iran-Contra scandal. I mean, I was not even 13 then. 87, I was about 11 years old. I was 11 when all this stuff happened. I was about 11 years old. I would say I was in the 5th grade. And I never heard of this stuff happening because I was too young to understand. But over time, when it's been mentioned over and over again, the older I got, the more I understood of what it was about, and who all the players involved, but just very few. And one of them was Oliver North, who testified, but he was found guilty on some things, but he was acquitted on all of it. And George H.W. Bush, he had control of most of it as president, but here's Bill Clinton as governor, working with the president from 89 to 92, 93. All that time, it was like, it went from the Iran-Contra bullshit to this Minot-Arkansas connect. And where two teenagers at the time were murdered. They were stabbed, beaten, shot. I mean, they were just dead. Their bodies were dropped on the tracks and mutilated by this oncoming train. And Billy Jack Haynes confessed he was there. He was there. He was there. And my response? Wow. That's man. This is how insane politics is. Politics. You by doing your job, you're already putting your life on the line, and you are risking your life to be a representative for your district. If you're a senator or a congressman or a representative, but if you're governor, you are representing your state. Right? As president, you are representing your country, and this is huge. This confession is huge, really huge. People have died. People were suicided. Some were put in prison under false charges and stuff. Each time, Billy and Hillary cover their ass. And now we got Billy Jack Haynes who's confessing to his part. Let's see here. I mean, just to think of it. I mean, as a wrestling fan, I'm like, wow. I mean, here's a guy who worked for the WWF at the time, who worked for Vince McMahon, and I mean this is just insane. I mean, what is it? I mean, words can't say it because it happened back in that time, back in the day. But hopefully, this confession can shed some light, a bigger, brighter light on Bill and Hillary's crimes. And what can be done? Hopefully. This is good old Grandmaster Revenue. About to sign off. And if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. And please share this video. And don't forget to hit the bell for notification for future videos to come. You just watched the Anonymous Liberty Media. This is good old Grandmaster Revan signing off. Remember, knowledge is free. Knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Peace out. Revan out.